tutorial will teach you how to create a Kahoot and use it in your classroom for assessment. First, click on your web browser of choice. I like to use Chrome. Then you're going to go to create.kahoot.it. You will need to log in or create an account. It'll take you to this page where you'll have three options. You can create a quiz, a discussion, or a survey. For the purpose of this tutorial, we will create a quiz. You will start out by giving your quiz a name. My quiz is over the giver. Select Go. It'll take you to this page where you will key in your question. You have the option to add a picture. You can also add a video. You will also add your answers. You can have as many as 4 answers and as few as 2. You can also decide if you want your question to be worth points or not. I like to keep it interesting, so I make them worth points. And you can change the time limit for each question. I like to keep it at 20 seconds, especially something that's pretty easy and knowledge-based, such as a reading check. So first you're going to key in your questions. And your answers. And then I like to add a picture because I think it makes it a little bit more personal and interesting. I went ahead and screenshotted my pictures beforehand, so all I had to do was pull them from my desktop. If you don't add a picture, Kahoot will add one for you, and it's just a generic Kahoot picture. Next, you're going to select Add Question. Whoops, I forgot to select a correct answer, which is nice because Kahoot tells you that you forgot to do that. So you select your correct answer, then you select Add Question, and you do the same process again. When you've finished keying in all of your questions, you select Save and Continue. You will be taken to this page where you can rearrange the order of your questions. You can also go back and edit questions by selecting Edit, or if you make any typos like I normally do. Once everything looks okay, you select Save and Continue. Then you'll be taken to this page, and this just helps Kahoot keep things organized. So the language default is English. The privacy settings, I keep mine on public because I like my kids to be able to go and play the Kahoots to study. The primary audience, school. You can give it a description if you'd like. You can change the difficulty level. My quiz was pretty easy. And you can also give it a tag so other people can find it. None of those things are necessary except for the primary audience. Once you're finished there, you can select Save and Continue. Here you have the option to add a background picture as well as embed a YouTube video that will play as kids log into the Kahoot. So first I'll add my background picture. Again, it's the same way that you add them within the Kahoot. Next, I'll go to YouTube, and I'm going to find the trailer for the giver. So if you click on Share, you can copy the URL and then paste it, and then you'll select Done. Then you'll come to this page where you have the option to play now, to preview, or to go back and edit. You can also share your Kahoot by emailing or any of these other ways. I like to copy and paste the direct link and put it on my Google Classroom so my kids can go back and play and practice and use it to study for tests. We'll go ahead and preview so that you can see what it looks like in the background for the YouTube clip to play. Whenever you launch the Kahoot, this page shows up where you can select different settings for your Kahoot. I like to display the game pin throughout, that way if a kid loses internet, they can automatically get back in. I like to randomize the order of the questions and the answers because it keeps things interesting. And I also like to have it move automatically through the questions to keep the pace moving. So you're going to select launch. And then the kids on their device will wait until the game pin shows up and they'll type it in. As you can see, the video is playing in the background.
From great suffering, great pain.
They type in a nickname.
Communities where disorder became harmony.
You can remove students by clicking on their names if they make an inappropriate name. And then the game starts automatically. Students will see the question and then their answers. And they'll continue to play. They receive automatic feedback on if it's correct or incorrect. And then at the end, it gives you a list of the top 5 kids, and you can also download the information and use it as a formative score. This has been a tutorial of how to create a Kahoot and use it in your classroom.